Hello. Hello, hello. Check, check. All right, I think we're good. Uno momento, por favor. All right, all right, all right.
Everyone.
The young workforce is being crushed on a daily basis. The evil that permeates the corporate world has filtered down into
Good
society.
evening.
Stamina is important for public speaking as well. Yeah, we'll hang out with Yoshida.
Thank you.
Become a better public speaker. Is this rank 10? I actually don't remember. The stage is set.
Thank you.
Thank you, I appreciate it, but I know you're not going to be my right-hand man, right? Don't worry, I won't pull any tricks. Feel free to talk about being falsely accused. I'll handle whatever comes from it. Saw Kuramoto's grandson around here somewhere. I bet he's curious about today's speech.
I see.
I haven't spoken to him since we last met. The speech should serve as your response to him. I didn't think any of the parties would back No Good Torah. Gonna talk about the Phantom Thieves, right? I couldn't care less about him. I'm just interested in hearing about the
Very
Phantom
well.
Thieves. I'm gonna go get started. Do your best.
Yes.
I will, especially with you looking on.
Everyone.
The reason they're causing such a stir is because they are addressing the world's problems. What are you doing, Torinosuke? Setting aside whether their actions are right or wrong, there's one thing I can safely say about the Phantom Thieves. A belief with conviction has the ability to move a person's heart. Sure, you are all aware that I am No Good Torah, the one accused of embezzlement. I was a fool 20 years ago. It's no wonder that I was considered a failure as a politician. However, because I was accused like that, I was able to understand the suffering of the weak.
The most important thing is...
Why am I in politics? In the past, it was merely for personal gain. But why do the Phantom Thieves continue to change hearts? I believe they do it for the world and its people. And in choosing to do justice for others, they had no choice but to disguise themselves. No matter what the world says, I fully support them. I'm just an average citizen, however. I'm just an average citizen. However, I will continue to voice my beliefs. I may not be able to become a Diet member this election, and I may not be able to affect change during my lifetime.
However,
but I've made my peace with that. I will be happy as long as I can be a meaningful stepping stone for the future of our youth. Thank you for listening. I set the stage for nothing. You have no intention of accusing Old Man Kuramoto?
Yes.
That's right. Sheesh. Such a heartfelt speech for someone your age. People are probably laughing at you as we speak. I doubt any of them were moved. I might be the only one in this entire city who was. What? Matsushita. Proceed as you wish with your candidacy. I'll take measures to ensure the party backs you. Within the limits of my abilities, of course. Goodbye. My candidacy, huh? What an unexpected turn of events. The Phantom Thieves. Perhaps it's the effect of you moving my heart. You had a change of heart. That must be it. Still, I have you to thank for all of this. The Phantom Thieves, the power to change a person's heart. I don't possess a special power like they do, but I won't lose to them when it comes to conviction. Speech is my only weapon. Just my voice and my words. That's how I win people over. Thank you for sticking by my side. This has to be a rank 10 the way they're talking. It's not? What are we gonna do? Contrary to what I thought, getting your heart stolen isn't such a bad thing. If he's a member of the Phantom Thieves, then... I'm talking to myself again. Another bad habit of mine. Time to finish up for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Who could that be at this hour? So Futaba will be at the, I want to say the shop. I guess the cafe tomorrow. We have other plans.
Hey.
Let me just double check. We've got a tower persona, right? We do. We've got Red Rider. Go to Akihabara. Double checking. Did I have messages that I didn't read? Okay. Let's hit the arcade. We have a lot of money.
Hey.
Yeah, we'll study under him. We'll have a thorough training session today.
All right.
You ready? The games are on me today. Just be sure to keep up. I can pay for myself. Don't worry, I have a lot of money on me today. Let's get to it.
Come on, man. You gotta aim.
No, no, no. Too slow. Hey. Give him his money back. What the? Just ignore them. Oda, you took his lunch money, didn't you? He forced you into a battle, right? Yeah. When I lost, he told me I owed him he told me I owed him money. Who do you think you are? The king. Huh?
Wrong.
I didn't take it, I earned it. The money is for my war fund to help me get stronger. The hell does that mean? You're crazy just like your mom. I heard your mom was being weird at a restaurant the other day too. The waiter caught her leaving without paying and she said that she just forgot. Shut up. My mom says that your mom is a bully and you're just like her.
bastard!
Somehow, some way, you're gonna pay us back. When do we step in and tell him to just give the money back? The only thing you're good at is playing games. You're just like the bad guy in a movie.
No way.
A bad guy? Me? Even though I'm strong? You should return the money. But I won. I'm the stronger one. I guess I already knew that. I felt bad even when I was winning. I won't do it again. I don't want to be a bad guy. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Hey. Do you hate me now? Not at all. I mean, I think kids get, like, a little bit of a free pass on being mean. Because they just don't know better. Like, the first time, yeah. That's great. I don't want you to hate me too. Phantom Thieves are strong because they defeat strong enemies, right? Beating up on weak opponents, that's bullying. That's what bad guys do. Allows you to use downshot 3 times per infiltration.
All right.
Bye.
Where did I go wrong? I wanted to be strong like the Phantom Thieves, but somehow I turned into a bad guy without even noticing. The more I thought about everything, the more scared I got. Of course I won't. I won't make the same mistake ever again.
Ah, you're back.
Everything should work out well if Okumura has a change of heart. Assuming it happens like it always does, we should be seeing some results soon.
I wonder. So the guide calls for us to take
Hey!
Hifumi on a date. The problem is we did not choose Hifumi, so let's see. Rewards or tricks? I want to say treats. Hey, what's this? Halloween, probably. Treats does not have an L in it, so something is going on there. Traditional magician. Tell you what, let's just start as we always do by filling out. Whoops. That's the O. Okay. Traditional magician. Honest, the word white fits in here, I think, but I don't think that. No, it doesn't even fit. I'm sure it does fit, but I don't think that's correct. Reward for tricks. Bassett's treats? Oh, witch. That's probably what this is. Because they're like Halloween themed. I get it.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Well, Yoshida's there. Umi, Mishima, Oya, Ojiro. Yeah, and we can't just like go to these places. You know what? In lieu of getting like even further ahead, let's just do like darts and billiards.
Welcome! What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Let's play with
Hey!
yeah, let's do that.
Thank you!
Hey! Shall we go?
Wait, how does playing with Morgana work?
Now then.
Morgana's a cat.
Yeah. For real? Okay. Yes.
Got a low ton. Whatever that means.
I'll be back. This is where I come in.
Okay, Morgana got an okay score.
Yes. It's all yours.
Let's see, what clears here? They should tell us, right? Triple 15, a bullseye, and a double 15. Guess let's start with this.
Yes.
Triple 15 and double 15. Try to do what I've been doing and trying to like position this here. Hey, stream's going well. Taking all of my concentration. Okay.
Okay.
Triple 20 still does it. Unfortunate. Oh well. I do not play Rocket League.
I see. This is where I come in. Hmm? Then...
Just kind of whatever.
You have my thanks.
I try not to be tied to one game specifically.
Oh.
We're on a roll.
All right, that's a good score.
Very well. Let us go.
It varies. I try to hit at least
Indeed.
once a week. It's usually been on Tuesdays, but I've actually been thinking of moving it to Wednesdays because that just works better with my schedule outside of this. And then I try to stream on weekends as well, but that doesn't always happen.
Yes.
Nicely done.
Yes.
It's my turn.
Okay, that score could have been better, but I think we can work with it. I mean, we just need 2
I
bullseyes.
see.
Doable.
Take it from here.
I'm not actually interested in art at this time. Thank you, though.
For real?
It's beautiful. Not bad.
This is good. Hmm. I had so much fun. That should do it for now. Goodbye.
No, I'm really not looking for any help with my channel,
Okumura
thank you.
finally had his change of heart. That has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders.
No, I mean, I don't know if that person who was just talking in chat was a bot or not. They certainly seemed like one, but I didn't want to be rude if they were a person, but I don't want people soliciting anything in my chat, thank you.
Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school.
One week left until the exam.
I just remembered.
Advertising and public image are more important than anything else for a corporation. Are you familiar with a psychological test? The idea is to give two shapes names and appropriate to their appearance. I think I watched a Tom Scott video about these. People were asked to name one of these shapes Boba and the other Kiki. Which name was most commonly ascribed to shape B?
This
Boba.
is it.
Yes.
That's correct. Most people named B Boba and A Kiki. Sharp sounds like K and T are linked to a spiky image. According to one theory, sounds and shapes are processed in the same area of the brain. Furthermore, this sense is the same worldwide. No matter the language, the result is the same. Well, I think that makes sense. Like, the experiment here, if I'm understanding it, has to do with the sounds we associate with the shapes. And even though people speak different languages, the sounds we use to speak those languages are basically the same. There's only so many ways you can position your mouth and your tongue as you talk to, like, produce noises. So, you know, those kind of sharp sounds, like that would be in Kiki, like those are going to appear across many different languages and cultures, regardless of, you know, whether Kiki or Boba are actually words in any of them. Which I don't think they are, at least not like in those spellings that I'm aware of. But, you know, I'm not like a linguist. I just know English, a bit of Spanish, a little bit of Japanese, but not really.
Nice going!
And like when I say I know Spanish, I know like very basic conversational Spanish. Even the teachers have their eyes on Okumura. Yeah, we keep talking about that change of heart like it's just gonna happen.
All right, that's it for today.
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
Hey, can I speak with you for a moment? So about Dr. Maruki's counseling. You've already gone to see him, right?
I have.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon. The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling. Be sure to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself, okay?
I guess the game is telling me there's like a
Counseling, eh?
flag we're about to
But
cross.
anyway, let's go get lunch. Bring on the bread!
Senpai, so nice to see you.
How have you been?
I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai? If it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
Sure.
Ah, how nice to see you two together.
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Are you sure? Well, Maybe I will tag along then. Is that your lunch, Yoshizawa-san?
She is an athlete.
That doesn't really...
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat. From my point of view, it's your 2 lunches that are the issue here. If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Touche. And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know, you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I'd worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or, more like, a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
That's right.
Stand up
That
to
was
your
not
problems,
subtle
eh?
at all.
You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food! Oh, I forgot. I have PE next. I should get going. Please excuse me.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day. I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
Anything's possible.
I was just joking. Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well. See you around.
Flower bed.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it, aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it.
Why don't we plant you, Mona?
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here. Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a
Ooh,
celebration,
we might not be
but a welcoming as
celebrating.
well.
Y'all wait for that press
I'd like to do
conference.
something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough. How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it? Well then, how about a night party at Destinyland?
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
You got
entire
rent
park?
out Destinyland money?
You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park?
Even just for one night, the price is insane. Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
But no one's gonna question this ragtag group of teenagers who show up?
In that case, let's do this.
This is an
Just
awful
celebrate
idea.
Twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
That was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here. We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams. Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady on?
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
Ugh.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
Don't fight in those.
What was that?
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing!
I reiterate, this
I'm
is
glad
an
to see you're
awful
enjoying
idea.
it.
Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
Seriously.
And that party will be for me!
Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going
Haru
along
is the
perfectly?
first person to say a smart thing about this whole thing.
It's actually a bit frightening.
You worry too much.
No, she doesn't!
I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently.
No!
I'm sorry for bringing it up.
No, you were correct!
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing!
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that, I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okumura is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
I...
Okumura-san?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Father?
Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all. Don't tell me.
Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible. You're right. We followed all the same steps. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault. It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Has no one figured out that he was about to announce the name of a murderer? And that murderer might just not be cool with that?
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Because he was gonna say who did the murders.
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
It's been a while. What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis. But perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you of all people would understand such values, Sai-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
It should have been okay. It should have. Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered, but what are we supposed to do?
We can train?
No. No way.
I guess we just have to sleep.
On your feet, inmate.
I'm feeling a little snacky, so I'm gonna munch on something while I let this play for y'all.
Our master has an important...
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened. I know this, of course. However, what of the general public? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Is that true?
Listen this time, okay?
Okay, I'm done snacking. You see the interview? I thought it was going to be a hidden camera show. I was so scared I changed the channel. He really looked like he was in pain. That was sick. Will you quiet down? We are in class right now. You have a midterm on Monday. Police have shown up at our school. mean, wouldn't the fact that we're students who like all do extracurriculars and whatnot,
We haven't found anything
like,
useful as evidence.
wouldn't the fact that all these students suddenly stopped doing those things be more of an indicator that something's up? I'm just saying, these teenage kids know nothing about running a criminal enterprise.
I see.
We were hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Yes! I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
Can't ignore criminals.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
All right.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you? Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused! Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target, the one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima, myself. Now, explain everything to me.
Okay. I'm worried.
Oh, you want to do it?
Now it's time to pass, but it will raise your max HP.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, what do we got
Oh.
here? Yeah, let's just train. The only one that gives us like an
wanna do it?
immediately useful boost.
Yes!
Nice going!
Protein shakes increase the effects of your training. Imported protein, I guess. Reconsider, we only have one, so it must be important. Moist protein? Yeah, we'll take one of those.
Now, let's carry out our plan. Okay. Hey! Nice going!
All right. All right.
We got 7 max HP. This seems not worth it at all, if I'm being honest. What's the matter?
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed, they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura!
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru! I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it!
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination. but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
Makoto gets it.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
We know they don't want to get caught, and we were trying to catch them.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
For real?
That's impossible. Absolutely.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
Oh!
Damn it, they're onto us! We're out of time!
Wait, just wait. Look at my back. See the map? If we take this route instead, we might
That's
stand
incredible.
Oh!
Okay. Well then.
Don't push yourself.
Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
Impossible.
Prove our innocence. Yeah, keep laying low. That seems like a good idea. Sounds dangerous. decide later. Let's see. I guess there's an easy way to check. What confidants are available? Maruki. Yusuke and Honor maxed. Takemi. I mean, Counselor is one that we like have to do, right? So maybe we go ahead and do that. I'm just scrolling ahead a bit to see if it says what we have to do about the counselor. Okay, at the very least, if there's a cutoff for it, the guide does not mention it here. I'm gonna try to Google like a no spoilers thing here. 1 second. Okay, Counselor and Faith's deadline is December. So we've got so now the question is, what do we want to do instead? Are darts available during the day? We could do that. Yeah, I think when in doubt, let's like just do the darts. I don't want to get like too far ahead of anything.
Welcome! What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Let's call somebody. Let's start with Makoto.
Hey, hey!
Thank you!
Hey! Hey!
Let's do this. All right then.
For real? Oh.
Ooh.
For real?
That's a nice score.
All right. I'll give it a try. Calm down. I'll leave it to you.
Oh.
Okay. So now here's the thing. Because we want Makoto to get, like, the double level up, I think we actually try to, like, hit a low number intentionally.
I see. I'll give it a try. Don't tell me.
Take a deep breath.
See. Incredible. Yes, I feel great.
Hey,
Ryuji's already ranked 3. Call it
come
a day.
on.
This is good.
That was so fun! That should do it for now. Okay?
Yo.
Do we have a Hierophant persona? We do. I will help the
All
chief
right,
out.
Hmm?
Futaba, what's wrong? It's not like you to come in here this late. Look. Uncle's bank info, transaction history, credit details. I got tons of dirt on him. How'd you get your hands on this stuff? Hacking, of course. Uncle's in loads of debt. He'll never win a suit against us now that we have all this data. This is a criminal offense, you idiot. There's no way they'd be able to use this stuff in court. But
Jeez.
I've known all along how badly in debt he is. He's not going to try to take custody back. Don't go doing stupid crap like this, okay? I only did it because of all the stuff he said to you. About that, I've been thinking when push came to shove, I wasn't there to help you. You know, maybe there's somewhere better for you out there. Somewhere better? Am I not supposed to be here? No, that's not it. You don't want me either. That's not what I meant. You can just stay here and play with your stupid coffee beans. Where did I go wrong? I did try to care. You might be right. Well, this seems like part of the problem. You all right? Mom used to talk about Sojiro tons when I was little. Let's talk to him. I want you to stay here forever. forever. I know it might be more fun living with people your age like him. I'll do my damnedest to see things from your perspective. Will you stay? Ah. Hey, quit your laughing. I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but I really do want to be here. Futaba! Sorry for not saying that sooner. Thanks for taking someone as horrible as me in. You sure? Don't come complaining to me. I'm not gonna let you regret it. If you ever need help, just tell me. Might not be graceful, but I'll be there to protect you. You can stay with me for as long as you'd like, forever if you want. Almost time for the live stream. The director's gonna be on. I'm out of here. Bye. I didn't stand up for Wakaba when I knew something was off, and I didn't stand up for you either. That I went on and on about how you can't fight back against the laws of our society. You should just accept the hand you're dealt. Those were mere excuses I made to keep myself in line. It gave me the easy way out I wanted so badly. Maybe instead of all that coffee crap, I should have been teaching you not to make the same mistakes I did. There I go, ranting again, but I feel like I managed to put a lot behind me today. Thanks for making me realize what's important. Are we gonna get a new coffee thing? Fridays, thank you. The water is actually empty. It's not empty. There we go. Hydrated.
All right.
I'm going home.
It's interesting that you need max rank kindness to do this, and they just still give you the kindness points anyway. Feel like a real dad now. What am I doing? Calling some guy up and rambling about my feelings.
This sucks.
Things are looking rough online. They're calling us a bunch of murderers. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now too. All gone up in flames. People are posting the stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. Must have been many who simply went with the winning side. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. The state of affairs continues to worsen. Can't just sit back and watch this happen. No, we can't make a move when we don't have any leads. What are we supposed to do then? Right around when your exams end will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever?
Are you listening?
Pay attention.
Hey!
Okay, so the guide says we're supposed to do Shinya at rank 6. But they intentionally chose some lower scoring conversation things to like keep a Destiny Land event that we are already ineligible for in that case, because I just did the optimal stuff when we were talking to him before. So I think what we're probably going to do is we're just going to go talk to him.
Hey!
The kid I took the money from came to my house with his mom yesterday. But my mom told them that it was the kid's own fault for having his money taken. Told them to leave without hearing what they had to say. Something's wrong with my mom. The other day she called my school to complain that the cost of lunch is too high. Begged her not to do it, but she said it's for my own good. I doubt it was really because of me, though. If everyone finds out, I'm going to get made fun of again, but... told me that once you stop fighting, you lose. Those who complain win. Mom was never like this before. Never used to care about stuff like winning or losing.
Hey!
Shinya, what are you doing?
Huh?
Mom? I knew it. What? You've been acting strange lately. Just as I suspected, someone's filling your head with nonsense. Constantly talking back to me. I knew someone new must have come into the picture. Are you the one who's been such a bad influence on my Shinya? I haven't done anything. You don't think you've changed him at all? This is completely unacceptable. What are you going to do about it? Stop it. Will you take responsibility if my Shinya turns into a juvenile delinquent? All the time and money I spent on him wasted. What are you gonna do about that, huh?
No way!
I'm gonna remember you. You're a high schooler, right? I have to tell your school one of their students is stalking my son. Stop it, Mom. Come on, Shinya, we're going home. Take it easy on him. My son, I can do whatever I want. You keep meddling with him, I'm gonna call the police. I haven't done anything. Fine, just know this, I don't intend to lose. Now let's go. But... Shinya? You are Shinya, aren't you? Yes. Snuck away while my mom was shopping.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about earlier. Already? Crap, I gotta go. I don't like the person my mom's turned into. She won't listen to anything I say. Think the Phantom Thieves could turn my mom back into her old self? Change my mom back to the way you're used to be. What's your mom's name? It's Hane. Hane Oda.
See you later!
All right.
Well, I helped the king? Only an elementary school, right? This is a lot for a little kid to be dealing with. Calling hard, have him deliver it himself.
Meeting adjourned.
So the Phantom Thieves are murderers. Decide later. By later, we mean we're not studying. We need a hangman persona? We have one. Perfect. Go to the airsoft shop.
Yo.
Out of curiosity, do we have anything to sell?
All right.
Got
You
a
should
couple
be
things.
grateful. Come again. What's up?
I want to work.
Good. Actually...
Listen up, kid. I figured out Suda's weakness. You and Kaoru were over at the diner, getting info from a reliable source of mine. Oh, I forgot to do something I was supposed to do, too. I should have gone... I need to go to Akihabara Game Center and win a doll. We can do that. I hope it's not too late. Suda was the one on the other end of that Hong Kong Mafia deal. Apparently he paid them off for a huge arsenal of guns.
Interesting.
This is where things start getting interesting, though. He was smuggling all that shit in. Why would he come to me asking for modified guns? I mean, don't something about that seem off to you? Absolutely. Right. That piece of shit's trying to lord his position over me, but he ain't got shit now. What I'm really saying here is, I don't think those Hong Kong guys ever delivered on their end of the deal. Probably just took his money and flat out stiffed him on the guns. Masa told me something real weird back when you and Kaoru were over at the diner, though. Apparently, the clan's been treating that Hong Kong transaction like some kind of massive business success. That means Suda's been lying to him the whole time. Now he's trying to use me to cover up his mistake. It's clever. Everyone's always known he's the one sneaky son of a bitch. Don't matter now, though. Everything's gonna change once I tell the clan what's up. Suda's not gonna be able to keep intimidating me anymore. I'll make sure Kaoru won't get labeled like I was. He'll be a regular, respectable adult. I'm gonna have to talk to Suda himself first, though. Gotta follow the Yakuza code. Got a favor to ask you. If anything happens, take care of Kaoru. Are you going alone? Probably. I know he'd be able to get rid of me no problem without a witness there, but I've got to put an end to this. Besides, nobody would want to... Wait a sec, I've got you.
That's right.
I want you to come talk to Suda with me. I'm not going to dare lay a finger on a civilian kid. Cause way too many complications for him.
Good.
What do you think of a reward? Gotta thank you for the info and being my witness. So we're getting more on that special menu. Expert customization.
All right.
We got even more parts. Hit you up when it's time.
Later.
Got the witness talk earlier, remember. Too late to get cold feet now. You can't bail on me. I'm obviously going to look out for you. If it comes down to it, I'll personally take responsibility for protecting you. Considering who we're dealing with, we can't afford to take any chances. Bring it on. Guts alone isn't enough to get by in this world. Remember, nothing's that simple. Now, I shouldn't be getting a minor dragged into this, but you're the only one I can rely on. Everything's prepped and ready, I'll give you a call. Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. That must be tough. It is, but I'm okay. I actually feel bad having everyone worry about me. How about you? Are you doing okay? I'm managing. You sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when exams end.
Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now. Yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
Well then.
Right, before I forget, Akihabara Arcade. We're gonna do the claw machine.
Wow.
Maybe I should also save
Okay.
before we do like too many times. Never mind. We're just too good.
Nice going.
Do the capsule. In-game. Maybe the capsule machines are not in the arcade? Maybe they look like vending machines? Yep. Machine. Oh, is this it? There we go. The Gear Grim Hulka.
That's too bad.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's save. I don't think we're worried about running out of money, but Mini Dominion.
That's too bad. Oh!
Hey, we got it. Uncommon. Now we need to go to Kichijoji. Just go to the promenade. I don't remember if there's like a closer warp point to use. Raider Sakai should be here.
This isn't some joke.
Get a hot-blooded sword. I will take that. Is that better than Morgana's current thing? Medium chance to burn. Slightly less accurate. Still 90. Although, hold on. It's like the accuracy on our other weapons. Morgana's would be the least accurate weapon we have. I'm a little concerned about that, but I think we'll let it go. Okay, we need to speak to Futaba with a hermit persona. We have one. Alright. I am just so prepared.
Yo!
All sorts of dirt about Kana-chan. Well, we gotta hear the juice.
Thanks.
What's the tea, sis? I looked up Kana-chan online, and she's apparently still living in the same town in Kansai she moved. She never continued on to high school. I decided to do some digging into why that might be, and well, the more I dug, the worse it got. Her parents are in heavy debt due to a gambling addiction, so instead of sending her to school, they make her work to help try and pay it off. Still having her model in strange clothes. Okay, that's... Gotta put a stop to this. That's right. Actually, though, Kana-chan herself made a request on the fan site. Based on the IP and other tracking data, I'm 99.9% sure it's her. She's asking us to make her parents have a change of heart, but she didn't put their names. Might be a little hesitant, or she doesn't totally believe in the Phantom Thieves yet. Either way, I have a solution. Found her parents' names in the address book we got way back in elementary school. Kota Magario and Asami Magario. I got a hit for them from the Metanab too. We can fix them. I want to go to Mementos and change their hearts. We'll show them the truth.
Thanks.
If you're going to help me with this, I'll have to return the favor. Right. I'll look extra hard for valuable stuff while we're in the metaverse. Pretty good, huh? Treasure reboot. Chance to revive search objects in the area after battle. That seems, it's kind of mid, but it's okay. Okay, we got another request.
Bye now.
We're gonna do EY. Excuse me. That'll unlock another request. So we're gonna have a fair amount of requests to do next time we go into Mementos. I think I'm going back to school starting tomorrow. Are you okay though? Mind always wanders if I have nothing to do. Nothing I can do while I'm at home. I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. Count on us anytime. To be completely honest, I ended up alone. I did doubt you all a tiny bit. So horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked you all to do this. It's only natural to feel a flood of emotion. Really hard when you lose someone like that, but I'm okay now. See all of you at school.
I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts. Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
Later. Side later. Be right there. We'll hang out with him. Going to be under the Girder Bridge, close by. Interesting, they have this one back alley set that people meet on. Politicians meet here, mafiosos meet here. So you know everything. That's the brat from your shop, isn't it? I should have known he was working for you.
Hey.
He's here as my witness today. Now listen, I'd be glad to keep my mouth shut about your failed deal. If you stay away from my family. That includes me, Kaoru, and this kid here. So you're still sticking to the code even in retirement.
Yeah.
Rules ain't meant to be broken. You're sharp as ever, Mune. Glad to see you haven't lost your touch in your absence. Bet we never would have gotten duped by those Hong Kong motherfuckers if I still had you as my right-hand man. But I'm stuck dealing with the mess that idiot Masa made for me. Hey kid, sorry for getting a respectable teen like yourself wrapped up in our bullshit feud. Hope dealing with all this Yakuza business hasn't been too much trouble. I did it all for EY. Thanks, kid.
Yo.
Suda-san, I gotta be honest with you. This whole thing has been a real goddamn pain in the ass. But it's over. Finished. I don't think you understand, Mune.
Whoa.
What? You're not the one who gets to make the decisions around here. The hell are you doing? I'm done playing nice with you. You're gonna make me what I need one way or another, EY. Can't do it fast. Both your son and this little witness of yours are gonna pay for it.
What'd you say?
Christ, Suda. You're not some random thug off the street. You're supposed to be better than this. Times have changed, Mune. You're hung up on bullshit like pride and duty, but you know what? Nobody gives a fuck about your goddamn code of honor anymore. You bastard. Now you listen to me, you little piece of shit. You're gonna make me those guns and you're gonna do it fast. Don't make me tell you again.
Shit.
Such a freaking idiot. That guy, the Suda, I know. Based on what just happened here, I'm done for the second I give him the gun the guns he's looking for. God damn it. Look, kid, you should probably go. I don't got any more tasks for you. Just forget all this. I want to help you. Appreciate the offer, I really do. I just can't let you do that. I'm gonna go make those guns for him. Gotta do what I can to protect Kaoru. If it means helping out that psychopath, so be it. Dude, when did he turn into such a heartless bastard? His full name. Why do you... Actually, it's probably best that you know. It's Akimitsu Suda. Famous around here for being an incredible martial artist back in the day. See him around town, run. Go to the police if you have to. Keep you safe so long as you tell him who's after you. Anyways, we're done here. Thanks for all you've been giving me. Shady deal in the shadows. Ooh. We got exams, an automatic story event. Next thing that we get to do is on the evening of the 26th. Pulling all-nighters is the worst. I really should have started studying. Might get canceled. Don't say that. You're bumming me out. If they cancel the festival, the students will riot. Or like school events, like popular in Japan? Like I definitely remember on the rare occasion where there was like a school-wide event that got us out of classes for the day, we were like, you know, fine about it. But nobody, at least that I know America-wise, has ever been like, yeah, I love School Spirit Day or whatever. I mean, maybe that's because I didn't hang out with anybody who was in, like, sports or whatever.
Have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets.
Do those exams.
Well, shall we begin?
32 surfaces.
Ooh, we can do this!
Provide an explanation for why the soccer ball is only comprised of the colors black and white. Used to be one color. Black and white picture.
Yep.
Ahem.
You're still rooting for the Phantom Thieves? You know they're murderers, right?
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Everybody's talking about
everyone.
us. Charles Henry Sanson.
Ooh, we can do this!
What is the reason that most people cannot become a cormorant fisherman of Nagarasawa? The hereditary profession.
Ooh, we can do this! The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us. Now that you mention
Among
it,
Us.
there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day. For real? You gotta report that. Oh crap. You think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it on.
Okay, class, let's get started.
What is the meaning of robota, the etymological root of robot?
Ooh,
Slave
we
labor.
can do this.
Which of the following describes the density of stars in outer space? 3 Bs in all of
Ooh,
Europe.
we can do this. Hmm.
The police are here again?
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a Phantom Thief.
Seriously?
Whoa!
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about. Be at the hideout. I bet Futaba's gonna tell us to go after Sai.
It's open. Welcome.
Ah, you're the third year Okumura-san, correct? So good to see you. Are you okay?
Huh?
Yes. I'm sorry, I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my... Perfectly fine. I'm not all that great at chatting with people either.
Excuse me?
Oh? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my thanks.
Thank you, I'm alright though. It must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to
Well.
say anything. Not weird in the least. Just take your time, we'll go at whatever pace you need. If you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all this in that way.
Quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's going to de-stress if they come in here all worked up like I have to talk right now. Think of this as just sneaking away to relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open. With some tea. I do that quite often, but do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
People closest to me in my life, they don't really feel like people. They don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with. Even my family was always focused solely on work.
I see.
So was mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time?
Yes.
Meals where we actually ate together were almost always uptight dinners at work-related events.
I see.
I've never been to upscale social events, so I'm not sure if I should ask this, but well, didn't you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would have only wanted to spend more time with my family. Call it a day now. Feel free to stop by again anytime you like. Seems I extended this tea time much longer than I had intended. No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up snacks that pair well with tea. What a nice man. Received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. Still some time until we meet though, so I'm gonna go take care of my flower.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help.
How troubling.
What's wrong?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just... so much has happened to me lately.
Any way I can help?
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
That sounds tough.
It is. I may be the president's daughter, but I never expected I would end up involved with company matters. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks... It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The
That's
only
good.
people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age. Closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble... In return, I'll... What can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents.
Gardening?
How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but...
I want to try them.
You like vegetables? But to tell the truth, I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next...
A great idea.
Thank you. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then...
Interesting that didn't just start her social link. It
Congrats on
really feels
surviving
like it should
midterms.
have.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them. In order to make that natural course of action a reality, I will...
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The Medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Well, yeah, because we know she's Medjed.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all. But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed?
Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
Before summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings, particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
Sounds about right.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Calm down.
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you.
I'm just applying extra pressure on
But I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Wrong. This told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means, yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. That's bad. Are they already investigating us, though? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. What's this SIU thing anyway? The Special Investigations Unit, an elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I have heard that name on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. They come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. We're going to be arrested. This countermeasure seems somewhat extreme. Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. This is a country governed by law. They can't afford to ignore us for any longer. We may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. Probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now, too. Don't scare us like that. It's okay, though. They don't have any evidence. I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're going to find anything, though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about
Everything's
this.
going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
I mean... phone records can be subpoenaed. And all of our conversations happen over a presumably unencrypted text room. I assume unencrypted because Futaba was able to break into it, and you could say she's a master hacker. But then by that logic, if a teenager master hacker can crack it, a government agency with infinite resources and money, basically, could probably also do that. I think we're supposed to just craft infiltration tools today. I was kind of just looking for... It says train with protein.
Oh! Okay. Oh!
Have to beat this demon at a dice game. Even or odd. Even means numbers like 2, 6, and 8, while odd means numbers like 3, 7, and 11. After you choose, I will roll the dice. If you guess the result correctly, you win. Otherwise, you lose. Odd or even? That's even? Two and a 4, even.
Oh! Yes!
What incredible luck. I should have expected nothing less of the famous Goemon. Your win. Continue forth. demon's gone and the gate opened. It looks like you can move onward now.
Okay.
We're just that good?
Nice.
There was honestly no strategy there. I don't know if there's like an actual answer that's correct to pick.
Damned phantom thieves.
Because there's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, like it's 6 and 6, I think. 3, 5, 7, 9. No, it actually I think even was better because I think there is one extra possibility of an even number as opposed to an odd number. Now that I've counted that out.
They were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
Okay, quiet down.
Police are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. For various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. Talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. Sure, the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really? On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? All the stuff about the principal and Kamoshida this year, I guess it's no surprise. Ooh, look. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Police are at Shujin? They haven't come to my school. Seems they're calling the students individually out of class to speak with them. I mean, we're gonna get called in too. Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. Who knows? Careful, guys. Probably try not to say too much. They might see through any lies you might try, or they'll see through any lies you might try telling. There we go. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and... you two will go together.
Huh? Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Even the teacher's like, don't talk
Take a
to
seat.
cops. Just do what you gotta do.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Maybe.
Surprisingly, that's the response we get from most people your age.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next.
Like, answering those questions honestly
I got
is
so
just
nervous I almost stuttered a few times.
whatchamacallit.
I thought I was used to police questioning by now too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
Like, nothing implicates us based on our answers to that. He's like, oh, you got a weird group of friends, and it's like, sure. You want to prove that those friends are phantom thieves?
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Yeah, he was.
Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but not.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. But now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular too. Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
Guess let's decorate.
Okay.
Hypnomix. Permapick. Okay, we don't have what we need for that. Treasure trap. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's just spend the rest on the picks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Well then.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
How devious. Ooh. So spooky.
What's going on?
Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. Really have no clue what method they're using. Speaking of magic, did you know there's a magic in math too? A magic square! Oh, excuse me. The square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total.
Do you know this one?
Tell me the total count for each column in this magic square. 15, of course. That makes sense.
This is it.
Actually, yeah, it does make sense. Now that I've thought about the math. Isn't this incorrect? This adds up to 16, right? Nine? Nope, never mind. I'm bad at math.
Nice going!
Excuse me. My shoulders feel tense. Stretching them out.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
Actually, Ryuji, you do.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Take this seriously.
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but...
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change?
A good question.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
That's not it.
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
Nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
We need to go to Shinjuku. Wait, do we have a devil persona? Or we go spending money? We do. Okay.
Oh, honey.
And we'll hang out with Oya. I'm so exhausted. Thanks to my quota and that shithead chief. But I made some progress on my personal investigation. Did some research on the Phantom Thieves. Starting to get the impression they might actually be the real deal. No signs of an internal power struggle. No dirty money changing hands. Well, seems like all this recent negative press was fabricated. There's no actual proof to support the claims. I mean, you're still a fan, right? Honestly, the more I get to know about the Phantom Thieves, the better I understand them. I can relate to their sincerity. They remind me of how I used to be. I already know firsthand that fighting the evils of society is a never-ending, thankless job. But I still do it nonetheless. I bet the Phantom Thieves share that same type of passion. I never thought I'd hear you talking about passion, Ichigo-chan. Maybe all this talk of the Phantom Thieves has influenced you. Or maybe it's just the kid. Maybe. I mean, he is a pretty big fan of theirs. So. Yes, this is Oya. Right. What? You found Kaio? Where is she? What do you mean you can't tell me? Why the hell not? What's going on? Wait. What was that about? That was one of my journalist friends. He thinks he found Kaio. Followed up on a pretty far-fetched string of rumors for me, but now he's saying he doesn't want to get involved. Damn it, why the hell won't he tell me what's going on? Can't just give up now. At least that's progress. I mean, we didn't even know Kaio-chan was still alive before now, so... Stop right there. I knew it. You've been looking into Kaio's case behind my back. Not anymore. I've cut off all your resources. I suggest you drop this investigation if you don't want to face the consequences. You're the one who pressured my contact to keep quiet. I told you this is where your wild goose chase ends. Oh, and I'll be doubling your quota again. No more of this personal investigation. Got it? You trying to kill me? Mr. Chief, can you really do that? I don't think anyone asked for your opinion. Listen to me, Oya, give it up. Unless you want to end up just like that stupid friend of yours. Don't talk about Kaio like that.
Around.
Don't you dare. You even think about talking shit on Kaio again, I won't hesitate to beat the living crap out of you. Whoa, hold on. Take back everything you just said or I'm gonna do even worse. Too late now. The higher-ups have decided to put that incident to rest, and that's what we're doing. You understand? Spineless little bastard only cares about himself.
Shit.
Had to happen just as I got a new lead on Kaio. What should I do? Should I go knock him out? Don't let him provoke you. I know, I'd be playing right into his hands if I let him get to me, but god damn it. No, I need to stay calm. I can't give him any more reason to fire me. Just stay calm and think. This sucks. An even greater quota is going to be a problem, but I can't give up now. I promise I won't stop fighting. I'll prove it to you with another great article. Exclusive, the Phantom Thieves, stealing hearts and changing lives. Outrageous Scoop allows you to begin with an even lower security level when infiltrating a palace.
Alright.
This still seems like it doesn't matter, because our security level is already 0 usually, right? All that bullshit he said is really getting to me. Wish I was better at controlling my emotions like you are. Charming as you are.
So,
Are you gonna manage having your quota doubled? I'll just work twice as hard.
Give me some news.
What's up, kid? Thanks for bringing in all that good info. You're really the only reason I'm still surviving through my crazy quota. And it honestly helped that you were there with me earlier. If you weren't there, I would have just gone full blast on the chief, and that would have been it. Finally got a lead on Kaio. I'll do whatever it takes to find her. That's the spirit. Watch me, Chief Shithead. You're gonna be crying at my feet. Still, I do have my limits. I gotta do something about this insane quota. Well, I'll come up with something. You just focus on getting me new info, okay? We could do that. What info are we even giving her? Like, obviously nothing to do with our actual activities, because, you know, police would immediately trace her and be like, okay, what's your source? How do you know what the Phantom Thieves are doing? And if she's just writing, like, you know, opinion pieces or whatever from the perspective of high schoolers, like,
Makoto,
she could
has
probably get
Nijima-san
that
told
pretty
you anything
easily.
about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
How are they not picking up on, like, how incredibly calculated this move is? Like, I mean, I don't want to get ahead of the story. Maybe
Still,
they'll
there will
point
be
it
so
out,
many other
but
students at the school festival.
like, oh, the guy who
What are
was
the odds of
against the
success?
Phantom Thieves the whole time coincidentally changed his tune? Surely this isn't another trap being laid for us.
It's a gamble. And the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts?
Should be fine. I mean, we have
Okay,
to invite him anyway because that's what the vote was, and if you don't at least invite the person who got the most votes, it's gonna look sus.
Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him?
Actually, I do.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please?
I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Like, the thing Ryuji's not thinking about is the thing we already pointed out in the student council room. That if you don't invite the person who obviously got the most votes, like, it's one thing if you invite them and they say no, but if you just didn't invite them, like, that's going to be really suspicious. Whereas, like,
Now's no time to be
Like,
petty.
there's two ends of this spectrum that they are both wrong on, and they just need to come together in the middle a little bit. Like, Ryuji is wrong for thinking they should just not invite him at all and, like, just totally shut Akechi out. But there's also all, like, the people in the group
Just
are
think
like,
of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
yeah, like, I would even say using him as a source of intel is too
have a
much.
response
But
already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
okay, tell you what, let me look ahead. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, automatic story events coming up, and we're kind of already
just
at
add
time
this.
for the evening. So I think I'm going to go ahead and save here. And we're probably going to call it a night here. Just to keep y'all updated on
I should write
the
something.
stream. Going forward, I think I'm going to go back to streaming on Wednesdays. Some of you old heads will remember that that's the day I used to stream before I moved it to Tuesdays. But just given my work schedule and stuff, like, today was kind of a special case where I streamed today because I wasn't going to be able to any other time this week. And I didn't want to just skip a whole week. But going forward, I think Wednesdays are going to be the days we stream on. So I will post that update in the Discord as well, so that everybody who's like a regular viewer knows about it. Save again, just to make sure I'm extra saved. Going forward, Persona will continue to be on Wednesdays. I will continue to try to fit streams in on the weekend when I find time for them. And that's going to be the new schedule. But anyway, Fridays, if you're still here, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope anybody else who was watching enjoyed the stream. And I will see you next week on Wednesday. Don't forget that one.